So look at this. This is an expanded flat. It is same like 335 structure, but in the expanded flat, this wave B cross the origin of wave A. The origin of wave A is this, all right, and wave B crosses the origin of wave A. After that, we see a C wave, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this C wave is compulsorily has to break this level, that is the end of the wave A. Means C wave should end beyond the level of wave A. All right, I will repeat again. Wave B will end beyond the origin of the wave A, and wave C will end beyond the end of the wave A. So this completes the expanded flat pattern. Let's see this expanded flat example. Now look at this. When the Tata Motors was rising from this level, we are seeing that this is the corrective pattern. It can be wave 1, it can be wave 3, it can be anything. It doesn't matter. So as of now, I am counting this as a wave 3. All right, 1, 2, and this is the third wave, okay, completed here, and this is a corrective pattern. I know because the fall was this, the fall is in the 3-wave pattern, so this was a corrective pattern. Now if you see carefully, you can see that this is a ABC, this is ABCB, and B is completing above the origin of a wave A. What is the origin? 356, and the wave B is slightly above. It is a sign that it can be an expanded flat. So that is the reason the wave C should end in the 5 waves. So you can see wave 1, wave 2, this is wave 3, this is wave 4, and this is the wave 5. And in the past sessions, in my group, I was keep telling that I want to see Tata Motors be below this level, means the end of the wave A, that is below 280. And you can see the Tata Motors stock prices came down below this level, and after that we got a hammer candlestick, and then we went up to this level. And in the previous session I told you that you have to watch the level of 312 very carefully in the Tata Motors. Now this is the first signal. This whole expanded flat pattern has been completed. This is the first signal. Now what you have to do is, any dip, whether there will be any dip or not, we cannot say there will be any dip or not, but any dip should be bought with the SL of this, and we should look for the above targets. And this is the reason I was telling you that you have to keep watching the level of 312. So you can buy this stock here, here also, or here also, keeping a stop loss. This first target should be your this, and when this completes your targets, then you will get a correction, considerable correction. And after the considerable correction, you can see that the prices will go up. As long as this was not below the level of 280, the correction was incomplete, and still the prices has slightly bounced here, that is the level of 283. From this the prices bounced here, and there was some news in the stock for this bounce, but I have not given the buy call on the Tata Motors yet, because I wanted to see the Tata Motors below the level of this, because this was an expanded flat, and this was a sure that an expanded flat, the C wave should end below the level of wave A. So there will be also not 100% confirmation that it will go below, but as long as there was this low, this high was maintained, I was expecting the prices below the level of this. The price bounced in a 3-wave upside, failed to cross this high, and again started falling, and then broken this low. Okay, I was a conservative for this stock, so I wanted to see first the penetration of this high. So this high has been penetrated. Now the I want any dip to go long on the Tata Motors. In the previous session, I was discussing the Tata Motors, and I told you that this is your first signal that trend is going to be continued, or this trend is going to be reversed. Okay, so the trend which is running from the lows of these levels, higher highs, higher lows, which we have seen here, and we have seen here like one of the expanded flat pattern, and this small trend is reversed because this high has been broken. Okay, and in the previous session I told you that any dip will be a buying opportunity. Okay, no matter what we are counting, but any dip will be a buying opportunity. All right, because the trend is going to reverse. All right, this smaller trend is going to reverse, and the larger trend is going to continue. So now you can say that this wave was wave 1, and this is wave 2, and now you are going for a wave 3. Okay, for wave 3, 4, 5. All right, as of now you can count this as a wave 1 and this as a wave 2. All right, maybe possible if you see fall right now here, so you have to change the count, but your major established point for the bottom is this. Counts are not important, prices. All right, so as of now the prices are forming higher highs and higher lows. All right, because this prices have formed a high greater than this, and the lows are higher than these lows. So you can say that the price are forming higher highs and higher lows. So you can count later whatever the count is happening, but your major established point is this. So you can be long on this stock with the SL of this for investment purpose. All right, and for swing trading or for short term purpose, what your key level is this 293. All right. So we will see how the price will develop in the coming session. But as of now, I am counting this as a wave one, this as wave two, and this is my starting of the wave three. So we'll see in the coming session how the price will develop. Yeah, so in the previous session, what I told you that this is the starting of the third wave, and any dip should be a buying opportunity. And after that, also we got this spike. And in the previous session, I told you that I am expecting this move as a third wave, because I was expecting this as a wave one, this as a wave two, and this should be a wave three, the largest and strongest. All right. So this is the reason. Look at this. Why I told you that to keep watch the level of 312, and look at this. What happened in this some previous sessions. All right. So this is the phenomena, and this is the quality of wave analysis, and this is the third wave. This was our wave one, this was our wave two, and this is our third wave. It's still incomplete. We cannot say that it is completed here. All right, it can be still it can be taken as an incomplete wave 3, means the stock prices can still go higher to complete the wave 3, and then wave 4, and then wave 5. So this stock has lot more to go. This is just a breakout of these levels from the highs of March and June. Okay, so look at the strong breakout, the candle which has given the breakout. Okay, because it was in a third wave. And how we confirm that? Because of this wave 1 and wave 2. How we confirm that this is the starting of the new or trend continuation? In the previous session, I told you that this previous high was broken here, penetrated, and after the penetration, we just needed a dip long Tata Motor. We got the dip and we got the confirmation, as this is the wave 1, this is the wave 2, and this is the starting of the wave 3, and we got our desired move.